Yes! Are y'all ready? Yes! Begin! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Honestly, if you don't have anything in the community or nothing for them to do, I mean streets, if they don't have a good background, gang banging, killing, robbing, stealing, anything that's not what they should be doing. We just need something in the community that kids can look forward to. Somewhere they can go after school, somewhere when they have nowhere to go. We just need something in the inner city community. Everything is not in the suburbs.
Your job. If everybody do their job and quit trying to help somebody else out, it won't matter. We wouldn't have an L right now. We'll still be undefeated. Good job. Ball.
I heard about KAOS in roughly 2011, the same year I started. My block usually has a block party every year right before school starts. The person who runs the program, Ty Young, his brother-in-law was passing out flyers and information about the program. Came home, my auntie already had a check and everything signed and ready to go for him to play. I didn't know anything about it. I took my son because he was already signed up. I found out it was a beginning, what you would call a first year program. I sat back on the side for roughly about 2 weeks, but after seeing that it was only maybe 2 adults running all these kids, I got invited to help. Really didn't want to, but I did, and I began to coach ever since then. KAOS is really important, especially in the neighborhood that we come from, because there aren't any football or any youth program or activities in the community as a whole, especially free.
Throughout the city, there used to be a team in pretty much every park district, every park, and we had the CPS League, the Chicago Public School League, for youth football, which was great. We didn't have any fees, so and encourage kids to do it, especially from the community we're in. We didn't have much. Me being involved in youth sports throughout the entire year, I did with football or wherever sport, basketball, I even tried tennis. I was always involved in something. It kind of kept me out of trouble.
Our youth don't have any resources. You know, you have single family homes. You know, you have these park districts that have open gyms for the neighborhood, but if you can't afford to come to open gym, then pretty much the resource is useless. It's not a resource. You know, so if you got a mother has 3 kids and it's down to you spending $5 to send your child to open gym, or you spending that $5 to feed your family for the night, what's the choice? You're gonna take care of the rest of your kids. And so now that child who wants to come and play open gym and with the rest of his fellas, he can't go and he can't do it. So now he gonna spend his night on the street. So now the safety is gone. So now what is it, the mother's fault? Is it his fault? No, it's just the lack of resources that is offered to us in the neighborhood, man. And it's really sad. And so, man, we got to do better to help our youth, help our communities, help our people, man, and just really make a change for the future.
You never know what a kid is going through. You have kids that lash out at practice. We don't know if they lights on. We don't know if they gas on. It's a whole lot of stuff that we don't know that they have to be adults for. And them being on the field is letting them be a kid.
I can get the ball?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this way. Down!
My mom signed up my son, who was at the time 5 years old. I was working at Northern Trust Bank, and she was like, you know, I put down a deposit of $25. You need to pay the other $50. I'm like, okay, Mom, what you set me up for? And took him to practice. We played games, you know, and I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. Like, yeah, I really do want my kid to be in something like that. And from there, it started. Went from team mom in 1 week to 2 weeks being the manager of the whole organization and collecting money and making sure the finances was right and just doing everything that I needed to do. That's how my heart got into it. From the finances to making sure that parents are informed, making sure that the people that our on staff / parents, everybody is a volunteer, making sure that they do everything that they're supposed to do. I have to enforce all of that and then come up with decisions every time we have a problem to fix it. I am the fixer.
Back there. Look, Lawrence, it's fun, man. I like this fact because I know this is where it started. I get them together. They move up to 10 years, they just get better from there. But they gonna always remember Coach Goose talking to them, stuff like that. This is fulfilling. They all got different personalities, characteristics, so you gotta know how to work with all of them. But I like them, man. I love it. Best decision I done made so far, you know? Especially, how we grew up, so feel good.
They meet a lot of mentors. I've met a lot of guys through football. I met a lot of father figures. I didn't have a dad growing up, so football kind of gave me that male influence that I needed. Somebody that could tell me, about life, whether it be about girls or about staying away from certain things. And those are certain things that my mom, she tried to instill in me, but that you only can get those male influences from them.
Right now we're about 24 and 15. First year we lost every game, which was the beginning of 2011. We have won the championship the past 3 years. After the first year, after losing every game, not really having enough, not enough skill, not enough coaches, I just knew that I had to come back and help. Reason being I say that because I still got love for the game, a feel for the game, and I knew I didn't make it, so I felt that me being around, coaching, and making this an ongoing thing, that I can get someone further than I did. My concern with KAOS, we have lack of help, number one, with staff itself. Number two, I say lack of parents. The majority of the kids are just there, walking, riding, driving, how they can get to practice. We have problems with taking care of every child. I mean, we do not turn any kid away at all, but it creates a problem of ordering. We have lack of uniform, we have lack of jerseys, we have lack of equipment, helmets. I mean, we're really just behind on everything, honestly. Local help, government help, I mean, from every level. I mean, I just saying that we've been in this community, 8th Ward community, for a while without receiving any type of recognition.
My fear for KAOS is that it will abruptly end due to the lack of funds.
Not having, these type of leagues, these type of youth leagues, that kids need to escape, some of their situations. A lot of kids go through a lot of different things at home. They see a lot of different things, and for those few hours that they do have practice, it kind of takes their mind away, and it kind of gives them a ray of hope. It kind of show them that there's something outside of what they're dealing with.
When I say focus, I mean think about the game. Think about what you gonna do. Think about what's your job. Let's start our momentum back today. First play, we gonna pass. Pass, Keontae. Pass, pass, pass. You gotta be a threat at the pass level. When I told you, step into your throw, plant your toe to where you're going. You wanna go right, look left. Alright? Let's go. Line. Remember what I showed y'all, alright?
Let's go.
We work as one. If y'all all move off the ball at one time, it will work. One team, one battle, one Quincy. Let's go.
1, 2, 3. 1 team, one battle.
We're getting kids to travel outside of the city of Chicago. We want them to get adapted to knowing that there is something outside of the killings and seeing their friends laying on the street or their cousins or whatever it is. That there's other things to look forward to in life.
Youth in Chicago, specifically in the inner city, they have to deal with a lot of different things. You gotta deal with, seeing drugs. You gotta deal with seeing violence. You gotta deal with cousins or brothers or somebody in their family being taken away from gun violence. And you kind of get desensitized from. I grew up in a lot of them, and I've seen a lot of different things. And I had a lot of friends, a lot of family that were victims. And growing up, you think that's normal. until you get out of it, and then you realize that that isn't normal, that isn't the way of life, and that change needs to happen.
He knows he don't want to help us out for 5 years. This Secret Santa.
I ran into Ty about 7 or 8 years ago, so I've helped him out. I do a Secret Santa and stuff like that because I know it's hard for the kids. So that's the hardest thing, is trying to get the kids to come out and and stay focused. But I don't mind giving back. That's part of what I like to do. And they're a good program. They help out a lot. They keep the kids off the street, and that's the main thing. If you get somebody who's willing to step up, you need to support them. All you hear is a negative in the city. And then the people need to focus on the positive. So we have somebody like Ty and Erica that step up to help. It's just a pleasure to help them.
Whoa. It is tails.
Receive.
You want to receive the ball. Okay, which way you want to kick? Okay, KAOS won the toss. Select the receive. Okay, shake hand. Bring teams out. Kick off. You got return.
They take all kids. A lot of people out there focus on just the kids that have the talent, but they make sure that all kids get to play, and they work with them. Like I said, they're not NFL coaches by no means. They're strictly volunteers, but they do give a lot to the kids. And when you see somebody giving their all, then you want to give your all for that somebody. So it's well worth it. So like I said, I enjoy working with them and for them.
Get that ball back. Let's go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Got it. Offense. Hey, Malik, step to your left and go up. Make your L. You shouldn't miss it. Damien, come on, one. Over there. Go, go, go. Go, more. Do your job. Malik, now it's your first day of job. That's why we need you to be there. When you blitzing, you have to look for the ball as well. Okay? You can't get pushed out. You can't get pushed out. When they come right out and y'all blitzing, y'all should be slowing them down. Malik, it's on you.
1, 2, 3. Sound like a girl now.
I'll let everybody else do the interviews. We just gotta keep this program going. This is our 5th year. We're trying to double that, make it another 5 years. Try to get them into different schools that they didn't have the opportunity to go to. Right. Get out that neighborhood and see opportunities.
How has football changed your life?
I think it really has, man.
Football.